أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وقضى ربك ألا تعبدوا إلا إياه وبالوالدين إحسانا إما يبلغن عندك الكبر أحدهما أو كلاهما فلا تقل لهما أف ولا تنهرهما وقل لهما قولا كريما.
Allah says, your Lord has enjoined you to worship none but Him, and to be good to parents. If either or both attain old age with you, neither say to them, Oof, nor reproach them by your action. Rather address them with kind and respectful words always. In this ayah of the Holy Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling we the Muslims, because we are the one that profess with our lips that will believe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and worship none but Him alone. And this is the first important thing. This is the first important pillar of Islam. To have the belief that there is none to be worshipped except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the kalima. Is the first step to become a Muslim. That makes it important to we the Muslims. But you see, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there are so many other major sins in the Quran and in the hadith of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. But this particular ayah of the Holy Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala measured the issue of parents. Allah say worship none but He alone, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And after that, we respect our parents. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say do not even say a word of oof to them, that is a word, an expression of disgust or dislike. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is warning us as Muslims, to be dutiful to our parents, to be respectful to our parents, to be kind to our parents, to always be submissive to them, to lower our voices when we are in their presence. This is the behaviors of a good Muslim towards the parents. That means disrespect to the parents. If we do not respect our parents, it is one of the gravest sins in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said the major sin, the first sin that is not forgivable by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is associating partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But you see, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say here, worship none but me and respect your parents. That means it become a major sin if we disrespect our parents. Brothers and sisters, looking at our society, looking at the modern world that we found ourselves in, it is now encouraged to disrespect the parents. In fact, you are the best person, you are the most civilized, you are the most, if you disrespect your parents, it means you are a big boy or you are a big girl. This is the society that we find ourselves in. This is the center that we have seen ourselves in. Majority of the young people don't have respect for their parents. These are the people, for God's sake, these are the people that suffer for you. The mother especially suffer for you for 9 months. She can't drink on time, she don't sleep on time, she's always tired, she's restless, and she suffer for you for 9 good months. and after that she gave birth to you and you did everything on her. Sometimes when we coming up, we will call our parents 100 times a day and we can't say anything to them, yet they will respond to us 100 times. You will call your mom, she say yes, you don't say nothing to her. Mom, she responds, you don't say nothing to her. Mom, she responds, you don't say nothing to her. So many times. But because we are big girl now, or we are big boy now, so when a parent call you just one time, you start to shout. You start to complain that my mom is always calling me, my daddy is always calling me, and he can't say anything to me. I don't like that. Subhanallah. Brothers and sisters, that is not a quality of a Muslim. The quality of the Muslim is to always lower your voices in the presence of your parents. To always, recognize them when they are in your presence. We have to be dutiful to our parents. Rasulullah ﷺ said, to be respectful to your parents, to be dutiful to your parents is one of the good behavior of a Muslim. If you don't have respect for your parents, have it at the back of your mind that Allah is displeased with you. If you have a very good relationship with your parents, you are always submissive to them, you always should have concern or respect to them, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will have mercy upon you, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will always be pleased with you. So if you want the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be with you all the time, then please your parents. This is one of the worship that the Prophet ﷺ command us to do, and this is one of the worships that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is commanding us to do. It become a wajib, become mandatory upon every Muslim to respect the parents. If you don't have respect for the parents, then know that you and Allah is at war. You are at war with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because to disrespect the saying of the Quran, to have disregard for the saying of the Quran is a disrespect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when you don't recognize the war of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you are at war with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May I not say well from that. So brothers and sisters, don't be arrogant when you're treating your parents. Don't be disrespectful to them. Always show kindness to them. If you're one of the people that have given tough time to your parents and they are still alive, it's not yet too late. You still have the chance to go and meet them and apologize for what you have done and repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so that Allah will forgive you and Allah will grant you Jannah. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect, or we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive our parents. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant them Jannah. For those that have lost their parents, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be with them in the grave. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be with them on the day of the resurrection. Always make dua for your parents, because dua is one of the things that the parents benefit from the child in this dunya. So never ever stop making dua for them. Always make this dua for them. For every time you pray, make dua for your parents that have passed away, so that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive them and Allah will have mercy upon you. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.